Okay, well this is my first video on Minecraft with my actual voice. I'm going to show you the two grinders that I have. The one on the right is just a plain old mob grinder. The one on the left is an XP mob grinder. Both of them will drop in a world with no caves during the day and no shade anywhere. Both will drop about 7,000 mobs per hour. Don't know exactly how much they'll drop in a real world. I do know that in a flat world at night it only is about 60 mobs per hour, maybe 120. So I'm going to give you a tour of this built partially in Minecraft Creative Mode, partially in MC Edit. After I fleshed out the basic structure and got everything working, I did some decorating, put on different block textures and the creeper and zombie face. There are beacons on top of these. The beacons are set up to provide resistance and regeneration, but unfortunately they're too high up to affect you when you're in the bottom of the grinder. They will help you if you are inside the grinder. If you have to do any maintenance, it's dark in there and mobs will appear. So let's go inside. I'm going to do this night vision potion so that I can see. The floor here is glass. It's my understanding that things will not spawn on glass. The reason I have this here is during testing I had a witch spawn in the corridors. Each floor is divided into 4 sections. There's a dog, or a wolf, and a cat. There's also a villager here. The cats scare the creepers into the center. The dogs scare the skeletons into the center. And the villager attracts the zombies. However, they can't get to them. Just to show you how it works. We'll spawn some creatures. And show you how each one behaves. We spawn a zombie here. Let's put this back on. Easy mode. If we spawn a creeper, you'll see he immediately runs away from the cats and straight into the water. If you spawn a zombie and he's over here, he will immediately head for the villager and fall. And over here, he'll walk up to the door and fall. So, let's take the stairs down. Damn it. I hate these doors. There's 4 levels. All levels are the same. And once I get down to the bottom here, creatures will spawn naturally because I'm farther than 24 blocks away from the spawn floors. Since it's daytime, they should start spawning like mad. The ports here are to shoot witches and or hack anything up with a sword that doesn't die. There's a witch now. You got to be careful with the witches. If they see you, they'll start throwing potions, and they'll hit you with the splash potion. These are in case Endermen spawn inside the grinder. You break the glass and stand in the water and fight the Endermen. They can't get near you. They won't touch the water. Underneath the platform, the half slabs are hoppers. The hoppers lead into a floor below, into a sorter, and a disposal that will get rid of rotten flesh. One of the most useless things in the game. You can see that already there's several spiders, several skeletons, creepers, bones. Anything else will land in here. And if you flip this switch, it shoots out any zombie meat or flesh that's left inside, since they don't always stay out. Also, the half blocks holes are there because baby zombies will spawn on chickens and they float down. If you kill the chicken, the baby zombie will try to get you. And sometimes if the baby zombie is too close to the wall, there seems to be a glitch or a bug in the game. The baby zombie, when it falls off the chicken, will go through the wall and land in the area you're at. So you have to be careful. The bases of these are solid block. You can hollow them out and put anything you want inside. Just avoid the circuitry for the sorting mechanism. And you can see we've got a fully loaded killing floor. Let's turn the volume down on the hostile creatures. The way this is designed, you cannot be seen by the creepers. If they were to see you or there a witch landed, they would immediately want to explode If you still can't reach them, you can go into here. And you can get to them over here. The layout of this room is pretty much the same as the other one. It's been churched up a little bit, give it a little bit nicer look. And there's a spider in there. Let's go back to creative. And I'll show you that there's a spider drowning area. If the spider crawls back up, you go into this area, drown, and die. That way things don't get clogged up. The only difference between this one up above in the spawning floors is that these soft drop into this water so that they will drop about 23 blocks, give or take, to the killing floor. Theoretically, you could kill them with just your hand, fist. But you want to get a lot of drops using the big sword. I'm going to turn off the mobs to get rid of the noise. And let's look around at the circuitry. This is pretty much the same circuitry, a few minor changes so you can see more of it. Anything with red brick is an area you should probably avoid digging into. There is circuitry below it or in somewhere near it. In the areas that are below that are open, that are one brick high, I've placed torches strategically so that zombie babies won't spawn inside them. When you place this in a world with MC Edit, it's advisable that you do not rotate the mob grinder or the XP grinder, as some of these funnels or hoppers orientation will change and they won't work. If you want to change what the hopper filters, you just right click on it and put 6 or more of whatever item next to these signs. Just leave the signs in, change this to 6 potions, whatever you want. This one is arrows, gunpowder, bones, and the last one is the rotting flesh, which is transported directly, of course, to the dispenser. You can either fire the dispenser from this, or you can manually clean it out if you feel like it. The only use that I know of for zombie flesh or rotting flesh is to heal dogs or wolves. Other than that, it's pretty much useless. You could eat it, but there's a 1 in 5 chance that it will make you sick. And it's empty. The nice thing about using the Sword of Looting and Unbreaking is that you will pick up bows and other weapons and armor, and these of course will go into the everything else chest. There's also the Enderman emergency water, a bed, a chest with some extra books for enchanting, an extra anvil, brewing stand, a enchanting table with 15 plus bookshelves, cauldron just because it looks cool, and crafting table. When you do maintenance on the spawning floor, there's several potions of night vision. This is so you don't have to put torches in there unless you want to keep things from spawning. Putting a cat or a wolf up in there is rather difficult. It's really just best done with MC Edit. I mean, there is ways of getting them up there, but too much trouble. As you can see, this area is where all the circuitry is. You could disguise it however you want. I just put brick around it. And this one I put stone walls. The texture pack for this is called Chroma Hills. Pretty cool looking. Nice thing about it is if it doesn't have a texture for it, it uses the default. This is the sorter removed out all by itself. With the delay circuitry that repeats the dispenser. Probably could be a little faster, but it works, so I haven't messed with it. I'd like to take credit for this. For the original sorter, it's a very simple circuit. Unfortunately, it was, well, fortunately, whatever you want to call it, it was built by a young lady that I saw a video on YouTube. Unfortunately, I don't remember her name. If I can look it up or find it, I'll post it in the description. So I will put all of this in a Dropbox and put a link in the description. And you can put it wherever you want. It's recommended. For optimum results, it needs to be in an area where for 300 plus blocks in any direction, there are no places for creatures or mobs to spawn. Once the mob limit is reached, you won't get as many mobs dropping. The one thing you can do is if you put it next to your wherever you live, or your house is, or you can just live in this, mobs will spawn while you're doing other things and come back in and for the XP grinder, kill whatever is there, and for the regular grinder, they will their drops will just collect and you don't have to be there to get stuff. But I think that's it for now.